Tropical depression Imelda churned over the Houston area on Wednesday, soaking some areas with more than 10 inches of rain and bringing the threat of heavy rainfall and a flood watch to southeast Texas. The storm, which was slowly making its way through the eastern Texas region, was expected to bring rainfall of 5 to 10 inches through Friday, and could deliver 20 to 25 inches to some places, according to the National Hurricane Center on Wednesday morning. Parts of southwest Louisiana could see 4 to 8 inches of rain, with isolated totals of 10 inches. The rainfall could result in significant to life-threatening flash floods, the center said. Houston's not seeing a lot of the heavy rainfall that it could be seeing, Scott Overpeck, meteorologist for the National Weather Service's Houston/Galveston office, said in a Wednesday morning interview. Higher rainfall amounts may hold off till overnight as the system moves north. Jeff Lindner, director of the Flood Control District for Harris County, said Wednesday morning that the residents should stay apprised as the storm keeps moving north. Takeaway message this morning is we're about 24 hours or halfway through this 48-hour event, he said. Even though we've done well overnight, we haven't had any significant amounts of flooding or impacts. We can't let our guard down just yet. Later in the afternoon, the district said on Twitter that some of the creek and bayou water levels were slowly falling. Imelda is the latest storm to hit a rain-weary region that has been battered by major storms and catastrophic flooding in recent years, from the so-called Tax Day floods of April 2016 to Hurricane Harvey 2 summers ago, which lingered over the city as a tropical storm. Heavy rain, high winds, and tornadoes leveled entire neighborhoods, and some residents are still recovering. Emma Wood, whose home was recently rebuilt after flooding during Harvey, had not yet unpacked in her new home by the time Imelda rolled in this week. I'm still looking at all of these boxes, she said on Wednesday. Ms. Wood, 81, had lived in her 3-bedroom home in southern Houston for decades when it flooded as high as her shin in 2017. The house reeked of mildew afterward, she recalled, and floodwater left the floor warped, so she had to remember to step up and down when walking into her kitchen. It was dangerous for me, she said. When she had the chance to tear the house down and start anew, through a city recovery program, she jumped at the chance. She got the keys to her new house just last month. As the rain dripped on and off Wednesday, she said she was less worried than in past storms, because her new home had been elevated several feet above the floodplain. There's no sense of getting tired of them, because it's the good Lord's work, she said of the repeated storms. If it's going to rain or flood, we just have to bear with whatever happens. Mayor Sylvester Turner of Houston said that even though conditions overnight had been relatively uneventful, residents should stay prepared. We just have to be mindful that we're living in a day and time where it doesn't have to be a hurricane, it can simply be a weather system that can evolve very quickly into something much worse, he said to reporters, according to the Houston Chronicle. Glenn Lamont, Deputy Emergency Management Coordinator for Brazoria County, said Wednesday afternoon that the rain had dropped significantly. We've got very little rain falling in the county, he said. Drainage is catching up. We've had a few residential roads, a few small roads impacted. Mr. Lamont said that the county had not received any reports of flooding in homes and that scattered showers are expected this evening and tomorrow night. The National Weather Service's Houston/Galveston office said online early Wednesday morning that in preliminary precipitation totals, Brazoria County had received more than 10 inches of rain while parts of Galveston County had gotten 8 to 9 inches. A flood watch continued for parts of southeast Texas through Thursday morning, it said. The storm, which had been moving at 5 to 10 miles per hour after making landfall near Freeport, Texas, on Tuesday evening, was about 75 miles north of Houston on Wednesday morning and expected to continue to move north, Mr. Overpeck said, likely affecting the Houston area for the next 12 to 24 hours. Several school districts canceled classes while universities in the area delayed opening. The Galveston Independent School District and the Texas City Independent School District canceled classes on Wednesday. Several other districts across the Houston area issued closing announcements, including Brazosport Independent School District, Dayton Independent School District and Alvin Independent School District. Texas Southern University and the University of Houston chose to delay classes until 10 a.m. Hundreds of miles to the east, Umberto, a Category 3 hurricane, was expected to wallop Bermuda on Wednesday with heavy winds, according to the National Hurricane Center. A prolonged period of dangerous winds is expected on Bermuda from late this afternoon through Thursday morning, with hurricane-force winds expected overnight tonight, the Hurricane Center said. Preparations to protect life and property should be rushed to completion. Storm surge and heavy waves could bring coastal flooding on Wednesday night and Thursday along Bermuda's southern coast, the center said. Farther southeast of Umberto, the Hurricane Center said that Tropical Storm Jerry was strengthening and was expected to become a hurricane when it approaches the Leeward Islands on Friday. Meir Zabarai and Matthew Sadaka contributed reporting.